Hey, what is up, guys? Wicked95 here, back with another video. Welcome to Wicked's Action Figure Reviews, and today I'm back with another video to do for you guys. This is the 2025 room tour video. This is one of my favorite videos to do every year because we get to see how much the collection has grown and how much it has changed, and I'm super pumped to see how much it's gonna change and how much it's gonna grow this upcoming year. But yeah, guys. If you guys haven't done so, go ahead and follow me on my socials at WAFR95. And yeah, I just want to wish everyone a happy new year. And hopefully, you guys had a good holiday, good Christmas, everything like that with all your families and friends. So, yeah, guys. So I want to give a huge thanks to everyone, to all my subscribers, all my supporters. And yeah, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and start the video. I know these haven't changed in a bit, obviously because I haven't collected any of them due to the fact that obviously I don't, you know, collect any more Ruthless Aggression or Deluxe Aggression figures. But these are all my figures from, my childhood, growing up with these and everything. I also will do a full um, in-depth video on all of these guys with all of my collections because I have various. So but yeah, this is the one in the corner first. This is the Ruthless Aggression slash Deluxe Aggression, and there's a couple other figures in there like these Bone Crunchers. But yeah, it's a little bit dirty and messy there because I haven't cleaned it. But once I do that video, it's gonna be a good time to kind of like take them off the shelf and clean them and everything. They're probably all dusty and stuff, but yeah, as you can see, there are some that are, all broken because I was doing some customs and whatnot. But yeah, the newest figure on this shelf has to be that Shawn Michaels that I got from my cousin from Cali. And then the newest one that I had bought was that Christian a long time ago. But yeah, that's the first shelf on the room here. And then I also have these Chris Benoit figures right here, the deluxe aggressions, $10 a pop, in one of the stores. But yeah, what a steal on those freaking figures, and they're getting rare and rarer by the time. And yeah, I think they're about $100 now. It's just crazy, man. Moving on, we have right here the AEW shelf. This shelf was gonna be all of my unrivaled collection, and I was supposed to get like a big shelf for this one because my plan was to buy every single unrivaled figure. Never got the chance to do so because I stopped in the FTR Nyla Rose wave, which I believe it was like Series 6. I mean, Series 7 or Series 8, something like that. I don't have any chases though, and the only figure that I am missing from those waves is the Brandy Road, which was the Brandy Rhodes was the AEW Unrivaled Series 1. I didn't count the Unrivaled Series 1B, but I have every single one from those waves. Um, so yeah, look at those. Very, very cool. I also have some unmatched series in here, like the Miro Series 1. I had a Kenny Omega in here somewhere. I also have the Ring exclusive Kenny right there. Some Young Bucks Amazon exclusives, CM Punk, Supreme, bunch of Supremes here, the Lucha Brothers, Kenny, um, Bucks, yeah, everyone here. There's some more unmatched down here, but yeah, like I said, I'll be going in more in depth with these later on. So yeah, guys, let's move on to the next section. I forgot to show you guys, but I do have the 4-pack right here of the Four Horsemen. I don't have space for it to kind of be displayed, so I just have it here laying down on its side. But I do want to get a small shelf, kind of like the width of the box, and just put it up somewhere in my room. But yeah, Four Horsemen, Hall of Fame. Found this at Goodwill actually for like $8, as you can see, like a while back ago. So yeah, little gem here on the side. Moving on, guys, we have this John Cena Ring Giants from my childhood still. I am missing the chain, and the belt was like kind of loose, so I had to put like a paper clip in there. But yeah, John Cena. Moving over here to the other side on the corner of the room, we have these Pops figures right here, the John Cena and the Rock. This ringside order that I just did. Here we have the shelf of WWE Elites in box and everything. Starting from the bottom here, we have a bunch of exclusives that are behind these basics. And like I said, I'm not gonna move anything right now because it's gonna be like a separate video going in depth with these, like I said. But there's a bunch of exclusives down here, and then we start with Roman Reigns Elite 33, I believe, and then it just goes up to, I think this is 89 Rollins, and then it just snakes around basically till the latest um, elites inbox that I got, which are these John Cena's from the Farewell Tour. And then these right here I do have that are WCWs that I'm gonna be unboxing as well soon. Some more elites down there so you guys can see. But yeah, this is a section of my room right here as well. Bunch of miscellaneous figures as well. But we'll see those later. Ambulance right here with my boxes with fodder and ring stuff. We got the forklift right there, and then some more box elites that I'm gonna unbox soon. So that's why those are there. We'll move on to the elite sections here, but I want to show you guys kind of like my setup here. You got my commentary team, my accessories. These bins have accessories like weapons, I mean, and then one has like extra hands and stuff like that. More stuff for the ring. We got my Raw as War ring right there, and then you have my entrance, which I forgot to turn on. Give me a sec. All right, guys, turn that on. My stage right there. All my setup is there as well. Some a little bit here. My Raw stage, and then I have my ring light there when I do my reviews and stuff. I already, guys, I think you guys probably all saw this for my fake fat collection, but I do have all my fake fat stuff over here. My steel cages, big speaker, and then I have all of these. These are all from the elite boxes from the backgrounds that I take and everything. But I don't know why I collect them, but I just think there's some of those are pretty cool. All of these right here for sale. If anybody is interested, hit me up. I got those AWs. I can part way with some of these, but all my AWs here that I've collected and kept in the box, and I don't have space for to kind of display them. But yeah, so let's move to one of the kind of highlights here in my room. The elite shelf, my loose elite shelf, as I like to call them. Not shelf, actually, it's a 9 cube. We have 6 sections so far, well, kind of 7, but the women's division is kind of small. I don't really collect a lot of women's figures, but I do have some of my favorites there, and some of them that I think are pretty cool. Have collected over the years, and nothing too crazy, like in anything specifically organized. There are some that are a bit more organized than the others, like legends right here. Again, I'll be more into like doing this in depth, but talking about more of the figures in each little cube thing. But as you can see, there are some gems in here actually. But I'm just trying to like organize them as I can. Like this one's right here is more Romans, Bloodline era. These are more Finn, AJ, Seth, Dominic, and Ray. Very specific on this one. The other ones, I'm not really following a big pattern because the shelves are kind of small for to be able to fit every single one in a specific era or specific time period. But that's how I have them there. Again, we'll go through that later. Right here we have my white cube here, which is my white 6 cube, and these don't have any lights or anything. I haven't really fixed them up, but this is my Build-A-Figure shelves. I'm planning to obviously continue Build-A-Figure shelves here. I have my stands that are waiting, ready to be used and filled. It starts here, actually, and I do need lights because you can't really see in there, but Dangerous Danny Davis wave is the very first wave that I started collecting the Build-A-Figure series, and ever since then, I've been trying to collect every single one, and so far, I am missing 2 waves. So yeah, we'll talk about that later on. But continuing on, all my Build-A-Figures up here as well, with their respective accessories and everything. But we have an accessory bin there with all of the Ultimate Edition stuff that I organized, but I would, and a speaker there. Some more things for the shelves because I am planning to put another shelf up soon because my shelves are going to be filled up by probably, sometime the beginning of this year. But anyways, now we're gonna get to the two main um, collections that I have besides my Build-A-Figures. My Build-A-Figures is what I currently collect: Legends and Ultimates. So three things that I collect. This is one of them right here that you guys saw, the Build-A-Figures. Trying to collect every single Build-A-Figure. And now we're gonna move on to the Ultimates and the Legends, which is the bigger part of my room. So let's get to that. All right, guys. This is the Ultimate Edition shelf. As you guys can see, um, we're kicking things off with the Bret Hart and the Warrior and the Finn, which I do have them in like a very particular stance, plus like their poses and everything. I do have gaps on my Ultimate Editions, which hurt me because I was trying to get. Well, at the beginning, when I was trying to collect the Ultimates, I wasn't planning to get every single one, but then I started getting into them, and I realized that these figures were epic. But unfortunately, it was too late to start. So yeah, my first ones were kind of like that Triple H and the Finn Balor. So I missed out on the Becky, missed on the Rock, Charlotte, Rousey, and even these two right here are the re-releases from the best of basically wave. So I was never able to get the original ones of those, and to be able to get them now, they're very expensive too. So but hopefully Mattel continues to give us the best of waves, and hey, we can get. I don't think we're gonna get the Ronda anymore, but Becky maybe in the future. Charlotte was already a real release, but I haven't gotten there. Anyways, moving on, guys. We have more. Obviously, we have Shawn, Cena, and everything. And again, I'll go through each and every one individually. But right now, I'm trying to show you what I can. And see the box right there again, those are full of the heads and hands and other type of accessories. I try to keep my Ultimates with all their accessories as much as I can. So that those little bins there are from like Michaels. So I think it houses all of those hands and extra heads from these Ultimates up to probably the Rock. And then we get another bin, which is over there, all the way to the Jeff, I believe. So yeah, guys, these are cool. Ultimate. There I have the Kane. I have one loose. I have one in the box, and then I have the re-release that they did midway of the fixed mask and the fixed elbow that they didn't paint. So that was like a re-release, like midway. But there is some of the Ultimates, and I tried to keep them all organized in their like as the release date basically. And then I'm gonna show you guys the legends because the legends are in the middle of my Ultimates. So we got the legends wave starting from the 7 all the way to current day. But again, I also have gaps with these. I am missing series 9 because I see I have series 7, series 8, 10, 11. I am missing 9, of course. So some other chases from that beginning era, but I do have these. Oh, and I also have those cool cabinet like LED bars. I just installed a few of them because I bought like 8 of them, but I need more. This is right here why I have a bunch of these loose because I was trying to collect 2 of each to kind of open and kind of keep it like this. This is what my vision was of the collection, kind of like the Ultimates. I have one in front, one in the box, one in front of the box. So I was trying to keep one mock and one loose. But I mean, they were releasing 4 freaking legends at a time, so I had to buy 8 total. That was pretty pricey. And Ultimates, they were only releasing 2 per wave, so it was easier, to get 4 Ultimates than to get 8 legends. And then the chases that came out after, But luckily for me, I got a few chases there, like the Edge. I found a bunch of those chases Edge. I sold a bunch of them too. But yeah, mostly everything is numbered. Also, I have to kind of keep the numbers on there, Legend 17, and then I try to put a chase on those as well. But yeah, there is the Legends wave. And I have that Dominic Mysterio signed to figure that my brother bought for me in my birthday earlier this year. Got more Legends right here. Then they started putting some more on clearance. That's how I got that Jimmy Hart on loose on clearance. Same thing with those Teddy DiBiase's, Kurt Angle, clearance. Always a good pickup to get more loosies for these Legends. And then yeah, up to the current day, we have Legend Series 28. I am missing a Triple H in one of the Legend Series. One of my Hulk Hogan's fell, and I don't know where the box is. I think it's under my bed. So yeah, I need to look for that. But yeah, last wave right here, the Diesel, Hunter Hearst, Razor, and Shawn. Now we're waiting for Legend Series 29, which is gonna drop sometime this upcoming month. I think it's gonna be like January 5th or something like that. But anyways, moving to the final part here of the other Ultimates. I love those lights. Look how they look. I wish they would light up more, because or they'll be longer so they can light up more. But yeah, I have every single one right here. I am missing that Rey Mysterio in the Ruthless Aggression era loose, which pained me because I couldn't find it at all. That figure was hard to find in my area. Then we're missing the Macho from this wave right here, the 18, I believe, Ultimate Edition 18 that got canceled. Also missing the Cena right here, loose. Never found that figure again. I bought that one on Ringside. And some chases, I believe, are missing the Racer as well, from like one of those sets over there. Yeah, this is the collection right here. I love that Michaels. I have it suspended from some wire. Looks just so sick. And then we got that Bray Wyatt right there, just so dope. Brandy and Cody are already loose on my shelf, so we got those there. And let's see some more Ultimates. This is where I decided to kind of stop collecting multiple Ultimates, especially because they got more expensive as well. And then obviously they take up a lot of real estate, so I figured was gonna stop collecting two of each. Now I was just gonna collect one of each and try to collect two of each, but of exclusives, like for example the Punk, the Michaels, and everything. But I didn't do it for this Brandy and Cody, but it's okay. I don't know if I'm just gonna be collecting one of each for now. But yeah, this is all in order. And then those glasses from that Rock took from Kenny Omega, because that Rock didn't come with glasses. I think the glasses make it look better. And then I ran out of those woods here for to continue the height on these Ultimates, but it's all cool. It's all good. I'm missing the Tiffy, but Tiffy is already here. I have her on the box that you guys saw earlier from the ringside order. So I'll be doing that review soon and adding her to that shelf. And then we're all cut up. We're all cut up now. We're just missing the Umaga and the Dominic, and we should be set. Have some WWE and AEW belts right here. The Hardy mask, and then this belt was from the WWE spinner that I made into a custom with the leather strap. But anyways, guys, that was it right here. Let me know what you guys think. It's a lot of figures. When you put it this way, it's a lot of freaking figures, man. It's a lot of boxes. So that's why I kind of want to stop collecting all the box. Now, the Legends are going to be dropping the Build-A figures soon as well. So I might stop collecting them in box as well and kind of put those legends here, which is gonna be in the Build-A-Figure shelf. But anyways, guys, that has been it for my room tour. This is the room corner here from all the wrestling that I have, from my box elites, my loose elites, my ultimate shelf, all the way up, and my legend shelf. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think of this room. I wish I can get more, but I am planning to kind of reorganize it and then make it a little bit more, um, you know, to be able to put more things with less space, if that makes any sense. Buy more like bookshelf or cabinets or something like that to kind of fit all of this more straight up and down type of thing, and not all cross to where like kind of like makes more, um, takes over more room. Because as you can see, my roof is still kind of tall, just to have more space to put more figures there. So I gotta figure out something. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. Make sure to go follow my socials at WAFR again. Make sure to share my videos, guys. We're on the road to 900 subs, and Happy New Year to everyone out there, guys. Oh, I'm missing one little gem. Papa Shango and Warrior. Now that I think about it, it got there, kind of like stuck in the back of all of my box elites. But yeah, guys, again, I will be going through each and every one of these individually later. Starting off with my Ruthless Aggression era and my AW one, and then we'll move on to the box elites, loose elites, which will include the builder figures, Legends shelf, which we'll talk about that as well, and the uh, Ultimate editions as well. So yeah, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.